Question and answer. Let me get this mic on here. Is it on? Make sure it's on. I keep forgetting. Okay, yeah, it's on. First of all, I keep getting comments about the microphone and everything. And I've made comments several times saying the microphone that I use on this camera, I don't generally take it out on the field with me. This camera here is really pretty much dedicated for in the studio, my Wednesday Night Live, maybe a few other things, but not that many. This is the microphone I'm talking about. This one. Let me turn it. It's a Rode microphone, shotgun mic. This thing is so sensitive. I mean, so sensitive. It picks up everything. I had a comment one time where somebody said that they wish I'd turn my TV off whenever I did my question and answer. Personally, I didn't hear anything, but when I went back and reviewed the video, you could kind of hear it. Let me tell you what it was. Well, I don't have it. I have wireless headphones back there that I use for watching TV. The TV is on right now, but you don't hear anything. I turn it all the way down to 0. I can turn my headphones on that connects to TV wirelessly, and I can turn it up and I can listen to TV without bothering my wife or anybody else because I'm a little hard of hearing. What he heard on that microphone, believe this or not, was my headphones back here, and I didn't turn them off, and that microphone picked that up. So what in the TV up here is the headphones way back there. Another one. I'm walking around outside and I'm talking about something, and people talk about my breathing, saying, oh, you ought to have yourself checked out. I ain't stupid. I get checked out all the time with all kinds of stuff, and everything's good to go. I'm good to go. It's this microphone. Unless you hold it so far away from you, and I have a tendency to hold it like right here, that just the idea of breathing, it picks it up. It picks it up for you. So I'm trying not to use this microphone in here. So what I've done is I bought a new, and it's got the thing on it and whatever, a new lapel mic. I have several, but I want to get an upgraded one. So I've got a new lapel mic that I'm going to try to use on this camera here. It's not near as good as that Rode shotgun mic. You won't hear a lot of stuff that you would normally hear with that mic. And I may end up giving that mic away to somebody else that has a better situation for it than I do. Question: did I ever look at any other retirement communities before deciding to move into the villages? And the answer to that is, for years, Sue and I looked at different retirement communities. Oh, by the way, beer of the day. Yingling Lager. Hot day today, mid-90s. But yeah, for years we looked at, oh, by the way, if you want to know what I'm looking at, I don't know if you can see it or not. Can you see it? That's me. I'm using my GoPro 5 today. My camera that I normally use out here, I've got set up in the studio, getting ready for the Wednesday Night Live show. And so once I get it set up and everything's working right, I don't want to touch it. It's hard to explain all the setups and stuff you got to go. Anyway, forget all that. Yeah, we looked at a lot. Probably, I'm going to say, somewhere between 40 and 50. And everywhere from the southern part of the state all the way up to probably no further north than Ocala, because we didn't want to get any further north than that, because you get further north than that, you get into some cold weather in the wintertime. But I'm trying to think of some names of something that we went to. King's Plantation was one. I believe that's down by the Orlando area. We also went to, well, my mind kind of escapes me how far we actually went. We went to On Top of the World, which is up by Ocala. We went to Del Webb over here. We went to a couple retirement communities in Punta Gorda and Port Charlotte, Florida areas, which I like that area. But when that hurricane hit down there, I changed my mind. That kind of eliminated the whole coast for me, seeing the damage that a hurricane can cause. And not that I didn't know that, but when you see it. So I didn't want anything to do with the coastline. I also didn't want to be really anywhere near touristy areas like Disney World. I just didn't want to be around all that 7 days a week. So that kind of eliminated all that. I didn't like the east coast of Florida at all, just my choice. It just seems like, unless you get into the richer areas, which I can't afford, it gets colder over there. It's windy over there all the time, and a lot of the areas on the east coast over there just seemed trashy, and I just didn't care for it. But Sola Vita, we did check out Sola Vita. There were several places in Haines City that we checked out, keeping in mind originally we were going to be snowbirds. I never figured on being here full time, but things change. But anyway, the reason why we ended up deciding here was one, I wanted to be in the middle of the state, away from hurricane problems, which I am. I've never seen a hurricane problem here. I actually stayed here during Hurricane Irma, and I filmed everything before, during, and after, and I did a video. You can find it. Price of homes here. Price of homes here, compared to a lot of places I went, price of homes here for new homes, and pre-owned really, were actually cheaper than it was elsewhere. The closer you get to the coast, the more expensive they are. And the only thing I had to kind of get used to here compared to Indiana is the close proximity each home is to the next door neighbor. And they are close. But depending on what lot you pick out, you can create that distance. You can put up things like privacy hedges and things like that to kind of make a little oasis for yourself. I think that's why a lot of people like the courtyard villa style with the enclosed backyard, because it's kind of private. But after a year or two of being here, I don't know, I've never heard any noise. It's fine. You get used to it, I guess. But keep in mind also, the bigger your yard is here, first of all, the more it's going to cost you. And then second of all, the more it costs to maintain it. 90% of people here hires all that done. The yard work, fertilizing, the spraying for insects, trimming of their hedges, all that stuff. It costs more and more and more the bigger the yard is. And the activities. You'll not go anywhere in Florida that I've seen, and I've been to like 50 different retirement places, and find any retirement community anywhere that has more activities and more free holes of golf than right here in the villages. Nowhere, hands down. And anybody tells you that there are, they're storytelling you, because there's no such thing. I've been to most of them. Not to say that that's important to everybody, but I'm just saying. So with that being said, I'm going to get out of here. I think that's enough for a question and answer. I got things to do, getting ready, getting set up. So with that being said, I'm just going to get out of here and say I'll see you on the other side.